Andy, a game we didn't deserve to get 0 points from.
No, I'd agree with that. I thought we played really well first half. Obviously scoring from a penalty, which probably wasn't a penalty at the time, but the official decided to give us that one a bit randomly. But yeah, I don't know. We probably didn't deserve to lose, but for as dominant as we was in the first half, our quality and decision making in the final third again just wasn't quite good enough, and that's why we only go in at 1-0 up, and yeah, get punished whilst down to 10 men for a sin bin, which I really find frustrating, because I literally said to the boys, do not get around the ref. The way that the ref was managing the game, he was always going to look to sin bin anyone whenever he could. Their player obviously already been sin binned at the end of the first half, yet we still go and do that. We concede while we're down to 10 men, and then the second goal we concede just poor defensively again, all over the place, no communication, not physically strong enough, and they put the ball in the net and we walk away with no points, and it's just really, really, really frustrating.
Do you think that sin bin then had a real big effect?
Completely changed the game. We was comfortable until that point. You go down to 10 men, it's going to give them a bit of encouragement to come at us a bit more than they already were trying to do so, and it affects the game. And to be honest, when you're playing against a team that I thought we were fitter, I thought we had more pace than them, going down to 10 men just gives them that boost that they needed, and I think that's the turning point for me. We can see literally at the end of that. I need to see the goal back. I didn't think it was a great goal, to be honest. I think it was a ball in behind us that their strikers got to before Liam did, and he's just squared it for a tap in. And then the second goal, which is a ball into the box, that the player that ends up finishing it wins the first header. We don't react to that, and he just scoops it into the far corner, and it's just poor defensive goals we're giving away. I said that we get punished if we don't take chances in games. We haven't really missed a lot of chances today. We've just not created enough when we should have, and we've been punished again. Liam's made one unbelievable save to keep it at 1-0, and then other than that I can't think of much else that he had to do, because I thought we'd defend really well. We changed the shape, and I thought that worked really well. We got in the areas where I thought we could hurt them, but that quality just wasn't quite right there. So really, really frustrating. Another missed opportunity to take points from a game that we should have, really. You
sort of mentioned it there. That's the second time in 2 matches we've conceded 2 goals in a minute. Do we have sort of a concentration issue at the club when we concede a goal?
It seems that way. We do get, and we've been guilty of it all season long, is that if something goes against us, we get panicky. We seem to get anxious on the pitch, and we start making really poor decisions, whether that's slicing clearances, which we've done numerous times today when we're under that pressure. And yeah, we just seem to switch off. But until you stop doing that, it will continue to happen. It's like, and I think, yeah, it clearly is a big problem. And I'm not too sure how you actually resolve that, to be honest, other than just saying to the boys, you have to stay switched on. But it's things that we're telling them: keep your focus, don't get involved with the referee. There's an example. Haven't done it, said a comment, get sin bin, cost us a goal. So if they're not going to listen, then it will just continue to be a problem, unfortunately.
Do you think we held the ball up better up front?
Yeah, I thought Terry worked really well up there. I thought he won a few headers, and he's a big lad, but obviously it was always going to be a physical battle today. But I thought we coped with the physicality of the game really well. I thought he'd done well. It's always tough coming into a side that he's never met anyone before, and he's just turned up, and we've had to throw him in because of unavailability of certain players, and Jack being ill. So I thought he'd done well. I thought that helped. Again, still didn't really have any chances, to be fair to him. I think he had one in the first half, which was a bit of a half chance, but I thought he'd done really well, so I was pleased with that. There was a lot of pleasing things today. That's what makes it so frustrating. The change of shape didn't actually make us look more of an attacking threat and didn't weaken us defensively, but whether we're in a 3-5-2 or 4-3-3, we're still making the same kind of individual mistakes that get punished, and that's just the disappointing side of it, I think.
So we've been on a little run now without a win in the league. How do you pick the team up and go for Bearsted next week?
Yeah, I mean it's a tough one because, as I think I said a couple of weeks ago, if we don't start picking up these next couple of wins that we need, we are going to get sucked down into this relegation battle, and I'm not sure what other results happen today, but look, I think we've got enough to stay away from that, but we've got to start picking up these wins, and we've got some tough games coming up. We've got Bearsted at home next week, and they're a very, very good side, going well and in the playoffs. My only saving grace is when we play these top sides, we seem to perform better and seem to be more switched on. So we go into that and we'll see what we can get out of it. But we just need something to fall for us to get a little bit of confidence back in the group, I think. And normally when we go in front, statistically, we see those games out and we can win them. But today wasn't to be. But look, we'll train in the week. I think our game's been called off now because of Irif's game getting rescheduled. So we'll train Wednesday and we'll go again next week and try and pick up some points.
Look forward to it. Cheers, Andy.
Cheers, Nick.